USA Presidential Elections 2016. USA is the world's de facto bank and policeman, and their president and politics have worldwide influence. USA citizens face a very difficult choice in electing their politicians and their president, who make and execute laws that affect the entire world. Their choices in electing their president are limited to the candidates of the left-wing Liberal Democratic Party, the right-wing Conservative Republican Party, and the alternative Libertarian and Green parties. Many vote for a particular candidate with campaign promises that fit their hopes and expectations. Only the candidates of the Democrats and the Republicans have a chance of being elected. The candidates representing these two main parties are greatly disliked, distrusted, and feared even by supporters of the political parties they represent. Many will vote for the lesser of two evils to try to prevent the other from being elected. Many regard Hillary Clinton, who represents the Democrats, as a typical politician who cannot be trusted. She is largely blamed for the past and continuing hawkish foreign and finance policies of the USA, which is largely the cause of the current sad state the world finds itself in. She is a globalist with aims of controlling and regulating everything with the bureaucracy of big government in the name of protecting the people, but in effect is serving the interests of the corporate elite. Many think that she is part of the problem while pretending to be part of the solution. Many regard Donald Trump, who represents the Republicans, as a typical businessman with too many self-serving interests to fight for the welfare of other people. Many regard him as unqualified to be president. His open honesty is seen as provocative arrogance that many take as racist and too nationalistic in this global, multicultural world where political correctness is seen to be a necessary protocol that must be followed. More and more Americans are disillusioned by their dysfunctional government. They believe that it does not really matter who wins, and many will not vote. Although there is no chance of alternate party candidates winning and becoming president, voting for them is a voice of dissent and a call for change to the platforms of the Democrats and the Republican parties. It also encourages the growth of the alternative parties so that they become viable in the future. The two candidates representing the alternative parties are Gary Johnson, representing the Libertarian Party, and Jill Stein, representing the Green Party. The link on theissues.org lists all the candidates with where they stand on various issues. 3 issues greatly affect the entire world: the US economy, the environment, and global trade. The world's reserve currency is based on the US dollar. The USA central bank is unsustainable as it has a policy of continuously printing money and raising the public debt without any limits. This only benefits the short-term goals of multinational corporations at the expense of long-term benefits of common peoples, especially future generations. Hillary Clinton supports and is supported by big businesses, and her social platform requires the debt-based policies of the USA Central Bank. Donald Trump, in the name of freedom, is reluctant to interfere with USA central banking policies other than to advocate for its audit, which Jill Stein also supports. Gary Johnson is the only candidate who is promoting to end the free hand that the USA Independent Central Bank enjoys. The world's environment is polluted and greatly strained by ever-increasing consumerism. Too many gadgets taking too much energy to make and run are being consumed, especially in the USA. Multinational corporations that serve USA consumers must sacrifice some of their profits and become more environmentally friendly before the environment becomes unsustainable to support human life. Hillary Clinton and Jill Stein are strong supporters of laws to protect the environment for our children, while Donald Trump and Gary Johnson are, in the name of freedom, strong opponents of such laws. Increasing globalization and the corresponding free trade agreements benefit multinational corporations at the expense of common people who would be better served by fair trade agreements. Hillary Clinton and Gary Johnson support free trade to give big businesses the freedom to grow bigger. Donald Trump and Jill Stein oppose free trade because it encourages multinational corporations to manufacture their products in foreign countries with cheap labor and less stringent environmental protection laws just to ship them back across the globe to the USA to sell them at a higher profit. In the end, regardless of whoever becomes president, these three vital issues, finance, environment, and globalization, can be voted on by all the people globally just by simply voting with their wallets.